Dylan, can you just start off talking about Cam's impact on the game and the final outcome tonight?
Yeah, truly the difference maker. Got us 2 points and unbelievable stops there and all night. Pretty perfect game. I put the one goal against on myself and turning that puck over. Pretty unacceptable. And he was there for us. The rest of the guys, everyone, blocking shots, but Talbot was the difference maker tonight.
To hold them to one goal and get the win the way you did tonight, what does it mean overall for you guys?
It means a lot. It's something we needed, especially how things have been going. Kind of the roller coaster we've been on. That was still not perfect, but good performance at home, good win on home ice, and we got our matchups tonight, and we played them tough. So good performance on home ice. Not the way we want to totally play in the third, but Talbot was unbelievable.
Cam, did you feel on tonight? I mean, did you feel pretty sharp out there?
Yeah, for the most part. I wanted that goal back as much as he did. When you get a turnover like that, you want to be the guy to bail him out. So I wanted to pick him up. Was upset at myself that I wasn't able to do that, but I felt good the rest of the night. Just guys played great in front of me. Easy game to kind of read off the guys in front. And if I did leave something there, they were there to clear it up for me. But this guy was hard on himself after the first, and really picked the boys back up there in the second period and buried a couple for us. And that's just what you want your leader to do.
Dylan, you mentioned it wasn't exactly a perfect game, but you checked off a lot of boxes, power play goals, held the lead, great goaltending. Is this kind of, when you guys talked about playing, more defensive, should this kind of game be able to come in here and play this kind of game and win it?
Yeah, it definitely helps winning it. Still in the third, we all night we didn't really give up. They got some zone time, but a lot of it was on the outside, and that's the big area of emphasis for us. Keep things out of the slot, keep them to the outside, and let our goalies handle what comes from the point, and they do that. So, I would have liked a little more ozone grind in the third and throughout the game, but right now 2 points is 2 points, and our division's so tight, conference is so tight. Accumulating points is huge right now.
Cam, the two saves you made like 15 seconds into the game tonight, obviously if they go in, but they didn't. But what did those two saves mean to you? Because they right off the hop.
I think it meant a lot to me personally for confidence moving forward throughout the game. But obviously those are big saves that you need to start the game for like the whole team psyche. So you get scored on first shift at home. Things can go turn bad in a hurry, but that's what you want from yourself. You want to make those saves and keep the puck out and keep the momentum on our side to start the game. So that's all I was trying to do there and put everything I could in front of it. And sometimes you get lucky.
Dylan, you mentioned the third period. Is it something where you think you guys would benefit from going after another goal more than, Patrick Kane has talked about it, like it's tiring to defend so much, then instead of defend, to try to be a little more and build a little more of a lead?
Yeah, we definitely can, but I think the way the game goes, they put a all-out press and they were cheating for offense, and a lot of times we would, if we pinched a D, their guys are stretching and looking for breakaways. So it's hard against a team like that. I thought for tonight, obviously we won, so it's a good outcome, and it's easy to say it now, but. I thought we kept them to the outside. We kept a good F3 in the third period, and we had Fish and Joey there. We could have easily made it 3-1. So we did get our chances, but there is something to it. And I think over time, even last year, we had games like this, but then we also had games where we kept our foot on the gas, and I think that'll we're still building towards that.
Came into the game with the top 10 power play, scored a couple more tonight. Just how much confidence are you seeing in the way it's trending right now?
Yeah, a lot of confidence, and I think it's had to be built. We finally got the 5 guys on the ice that are out there, and you see the confidence now, and you see the puck movement, you see the plays. We have 5 really talented players out there, and we move around a lot. There's a lot of movement, which is good. And tonight was probably on display even more so because the way they kill and we just were finding passing lanes and winning pucks back and then attacking the net. So it's it's huge when your power plays can go out there and provide 2 goals like that.
Derek's been asked a lot about the quantity of shots you guys have let up recently, but from your perspective as a goalie, with where those shots are coming from, you talk kind of seeing stuff, like what have you kind of looked at that balance of that number on the shot counter versus where those shots are coming from, and you've been able to read the game and everything like that?
Well, I think that's the biggest part. I mean, if it's 30 grade A's, that's a big difference. We're not giving up a ton off the rush. I thought our penalty kill was really good tonight. Didn't give up a ton of chances either. But yeah, anytime you can keep them to the outside, let the goalie see the puck. I thought the guys did a good job of boxing out tonight. I had my sight lines for pretty much every shot tonight. So anytime we can do that, puts us in a great spot. If I can see the puck, I try to control it the best I can. Put the puck in the corner, eat it, swallow it, do whatever we can to kill the play. So I thought that where we gave up the chances or the shots from tonight wasn't as taxing as maybe earlier on in the season. I thought it was a much better game tonight.
And then with some of those, you had some young defensemen there, but even I know Mo's been in the league for 3 years and played a lot of games. Still a young guy with him and Simon and Albert, but their effectiveness of boxing out it seems to have improved from watching up top. It seems to have improved over the first 8, 9, 10 games. Is that something you've seen where they've kind of grown and I guess kind of learned how to work with you guys on that a little bit?
Absolutely. I mean, you can see Simon's playing some big minutes next to Mo and playing against the top lines on the other side. So give him a lot of credit for stepping up in that role and playing it really well. I mean, he's done a heck of a job. Good stick, good gaps against guys that are coming at him with a ton of speed. And Albert, I think, has stepped in there really well and given us some good minutes. I mean, he's really good back there. He communicates well. We had some really good goalie D touches with myself, him, and Gus tonight. So anytime you get a young guy that comes in, establishes himself like that, not afraid to speak up on the ice. I mean, that just shows confidence in him. But it's not just the D-men that are boxing out. We've got forwards down there replacing guys at the front, taking their man to the front of the net, and not letting them get to the front either. So it's a team effort, and I think we're doing a much better job at that.
How much credit do you give Cam Talbot for the end result tonight?
Good. Obviously, it was very good. You hold that team to 1 goal, no 5-on-5 goals. That's a pretty good night on everyone, especially Cam.
Derek, when you look at the goaltending, the power play goals, being able to hold the lead against a division team, does it look like what you were thinking when you were trying to emphasize?
Yeah, again, we've had flashes of this. That's a quality win. Again, that's a really good offensive team. It's a small sample size, 10 games, but they're trending as one of the top offensive teams in a lot of categories. So, and again, the power play was good tonight. Penalty kill, 2 for 2. And I liked our third. I still think we probably can make a few more plays there in the third. But I think we were consciously trying to make a few more plays, and we probably did with some other leads this season. But again, a lot of positives tonight.
Did you see the performance from Dylan? I mean, he obviously had his fingerprints on Buffalo's goal, but the way he came back.
Great. Yeah, I mean, 6 goals on the season now. I mean, he's trending. He's our go-to. Usually when we find a quality game like this, I mean, since I've been here, it's usually driven by Dylan. Obviously, got the game winner and both our goals.
So much talk around Lucas and his offense, but he continues to produce and set guys up. What are you seeing on that side of the game, aside from maybe the lack of goal scoring?
Yeah, growing in his game. Obviously had another assist tonight on the power play, point a game. Goals will come, but I like his overall game. Obviously, they had a really tough matchup tonight with the Thompson line. They took a lot of pride in it, and they got the job, and he was part of it. And obviously he was out for the goalie pull there, which he's been to. And penalty kill, he's playing in all of our situations now. I think he's thriving in it, and I still think there's even room to grow there.
Hey, Derek, what have you kind of appreciated about Talbot, like right from the start of camp?
Calm, some elite starts. You kind of grade your goalies on elites or great starts, okay starts, not good starts. Kind of 3 categories. and he's put a handful in that top one already, and it just gives us great opportunity. Key saves at key times, but just the calmness of eating pucks at times. You know, even we had a couple extended D-zone shifts in the second, which I thought for the most part we handled pretty well. We still kept it to the outside, but he ended up eating pucks, not giving up rebounds to get us that face-off and change.
Could you expand on the aspects of your game you liked in the third to close the door there?
Well, not giving up a single goal, that's a positive. You know, we gave up the 13 shots. I have to look back and what actually grade A's we had. I don't feel like there was a ton there. Obviously there was. So, I mean, that's a positive third. And we had a couple looks ourselves. You know, with that said, when we did give them opportunity, Cam was there. And again, that's just high-end offensive team pushing. They're going to get their look. So, again, positive in a lot of areas. I thought our defense was positive. I thought we stayed on our toes. The one area I still think we can keep growing is just a few more plays out of our zone to kind of be a little better in those situations.
With as young as the defense is, we've talked a lot about having 3 young guys in there, especially even after the trade, Albert even
Yep.
doing that larger role now. Having a guy like Cam, and then even Alex has done a lot at the edge and AHL level. Having goalies who have been through all of that, do you feel them helping feed confidence to
Oh
your
yeah,
young
100%. Even in the room, it's just when you're talking to Cam, it's a mature NHL veteran that's seen a lot in this league, and you know, he's starting to have a voice in the room, you know, and you know, just talking about what's needed at times in the room. So it's been a huge positive throughout from camp on. You know, we're staying in this battle here. We've kind of been fighting around this 500 mark, but it's felt hard. It's been a hard 500, if you will. But credit to our group and him, you know, to keep us in it.
Derek, Berggren had some dangerous moments again tonight, but you know it hasn't resulted in production. Do you worry about his confidence?
Nope. And again, he's a little bitten today in his whole game. I mean, even go back to I think he has 1 assist in the exhibition along. I mean, it's 16, 17 games, but he's producing chances. I mean, literally, we had a practice rep we hammered all week of low to high, quick off the stick, find a stick. He does everything right. It goes off his stick. It goes bottom crossbar. And you know, now you're starting to feel for him. But if he keeps getting these looks, it's a positive. And again, he's produced in this league in the past. Obviously, he played himself offensively probably out of the American Hockey League. I'd be more concerned if he wasn't getting those looks. He's getting those looks. I think it's a positive. I think it'll start producing into some offense here. Thanks, guys.
Thanks, Derek.